Hello friends. See, over the time I've overheard people telling you not to buy land first, that you should buy a car before you buy a land. It's laughable because if the person understands, we don't want to look at the asset and the liability aspect now, but why would you advise someone to buy car first before he buys land? I've actually listened to some of the folks actually talking in this manner, but I came to realize that this is born out of ego. This is born out of showing class, trying to show that you belong, but it doesn't make sense. If you're not up to that standard, if you've not gotten to that level, you've not gotten to that level. A car is a liability. When we talk about a car being a liability, what we are talking about is if that car is not actually bringing money into your pocket, is a liability. But if you have a car which you're actually using to probably run Uber, Bolt and all that, it's actually bringing money either daily basis, weekly or monthly basis, or even annually, it's an asset. But in a place whereby you want to have a car because you want to show class, because you want to show that you belong, it is a liability. So when we come to land is a physical and valuable asset. Land can never depreciate. As far as there is a demand for land on earth, land will continue to do what? Appreciate. So if you have, that's why we encourage you not to do what? Not to have your money seated in the bank. So the money or the cash you have in the bank, that is why we advise, why not buy land? Leave that cash in land. That's what we'll talk about, land banking. Your money begins to do what? Appreciate in value. If you leave your money in the bank, it's actually depreciating due to high inflation. Of course, in Nigeria today we have what is equivalent to what? Hyperinflation. Why leave your money in the bank when it is depreciating? If you have 1 million naira sitting in the bank, the actual and the true value of your money is not even up to 500,000. Now someone is advising you to pull that money from the bank and go and buy a car that will take more money from you. And come to let us now analyze you owning a car, probably for the first time. We are talking about a young guy who has never owned a car before. You're buying a car for the first time. Probably you are starting up in life and someone is advising you to buy a car instead of buying a land. The question is, how do you maintain? Having money to buy a car is one thing, but maintaining that car is another thing. If your car stops you, because sometimes your car wouldn't even give you a sign, can even stop you on the road. When you call a mechanic, the mechanic says it's a gearbox. And probably you're driving a car, the gearbox is up to 500,000, 600, 800,000. And how do you pull that money? Immediately to change your gearbox. In a situation whereby some gearboxes are not even guaranteed to work. You might even put a gearbox and then you drive the car, it doesn't select. And you need to buy another gearbox. So there is something. If you're not up to that level, don't go. So your car needs constant maintenance, and sometimes your car doesn't even give you update, doesn't even update you before it stops you on the road. And for you to get that car on the road again moving, you can spend up to 100, 200,000 just like that, just as an emergency. So why would you put yourself in that kind of mess? If you reach to the standard, if you reach to the level whereby you earn an income or you have a business running for you, whereby you can actually pull the money, once you buy a car, you can actually maintain that car, and that car is even supporting your business, of course you can actually do that. But in a situation whereby you want to show, because I've listened to folks that talk about this, they only want to show class. So that some people say that once people see you, they can actually do business with you. That's your own opinion. Somebody who will do business with you will actually do business with you. Somebody who wouldn't do business with you wouldn't do business with you. It doesn't matter what you show. So if you have it, you have it. If you have the capacity, you have the capacity. So I want to advise you folks, quit listening to people that give you ill advice that can either mar you. Choose the people you listen to. Choose the advice you take that will take you to the next level. My name is Mr. Toshkumbono, aka the Land Cruiser. Thank you.